everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Nostalgia Bait. Today, it's Shoot the Shit. It's our favourite kind of episode of Shoot the Shit. We just talk about whatever we want, and it feels like it's just a normal, everyday podcast. I'm joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Britton, by the way.
Thank you. I've noticed the wonderfuls. It's become like your coined catchphrase for me.
It has.
It's your go-to. Yeah.
There are worse ones. I could call you, my cunt
No,
as a co-host, Cooper Britton.
And we are not even a minute into the recording and he drops the C-bomb.
Hey, it's a Shoot the Shit. What can we say?
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, it's proper coined catchphrase now, isn't it? I don't know what my naturally go-to for you.
You
I think I
pick
would say
something
as-
funny.
Yeah, but no, I must have one though. Like, because my intro is always the same. Near always the same. My outro is always the same. Bar a few
Intros are always the fucking
interruptions.
same. Back to a brand new episode.
Exactly.
Troy called you out for that over a year ago, and you still do it.
God damn. I do it out of spite now, to be fair. I fully do it out of spite. Absolutely. The moment it's the rule
he might not
one,
be watching, but we're winning. Fuck you.
It's the rule number one. The moment someone calls you out on it, you either stop completely or double down. And I've completely doubled down.
Double down all the way.
Absolutely.
So today, we haven't really got a topic, as per
No.
with Shoot the Shit. We kind of have some things in mind that we want to talk about. But yeah, what's been going on? What's been going on recently for Cooper Britton?
I am completely addicted to Pokemon. I'm not going to lie. Like, Pokemon there's a new Pokemon game out. George, I know you don't like Pokemon, so just...
right.
Ignore
I'll
me for a
firm
couple of minutes.
I'll firm it and have
Head over,
Enjoy
like
yourself.
I put on Twitter the other day saying, I think in the year of our Lord 2025, Pokemon might be my game of the year, which I never fucking thought in a lifetime would that ever come out of my mouth.
Well, we probably got a
It's
Nostalgia
so
Bit
good.
Awards coming up this year, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. E33 step aside, Pokemon Legends ZA is right here. Mate, because there's like a thing now where like you can download like the Nintendo Store app on your phone and log into your account and it tells you your activity log. And for 2 days in a row, I'd played Pokemon for 11 hours straight.
I saw about that. Didn't it? Was it because it was like they'd released it? It gives you like your activity log all the way back to the 3DS.
Yeah.
Do you not think that's a bit weird that they've been logging your data for that long and not told you?
I mean, I expected it when I was... I mean, if
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like this is like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And not that I can... I've tried to get into my DS account, but I can't remember the password for it, and it's really, really gutted me because I don't have access to the email anymore. Because I was so interested to see how many days... Because the DS doesn't really tell you, or at least I don't know how to find it, of like how many total days you have on stuff.
Just be like, 350 hours on the R4 card. Interesting.
Mate, some of my Pokemon hours will be in the thousands, without a doubt. There are some Pokemon games that I could say hand on heart are in the thousands, easily.
That's mental.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. I gone through Final Fantasy phase again, and I put like 100 hours into that in like 2 weeks, which is really unhealthy. My body clock is non-existent at the moment. It is my sleep schedule is absolutely fucked. But I don't know. I've been going through like a proper gaming phase again, but I think it's because with work and stuff, I always the moment I start working, I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, I just have no spare time, so I essentially just play catch up. That's all I do, and that's basically what I've been doing.
We talked about that when you
playing catch up on
did
everything I've
on
missed.
set stuff, when we did episode 82, when we talked about your on-set work and having that like work-life balance is really interesting when you work like extensively and then break and then just catch up and just live for a bit. It's actually quite a nice idea in some senses.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I think we know kind of where I'm getting to with this because I've already kind of mentioned it.
We do know
pre-episodes.
Yeah.
I am burnt out.
Damn.
I'm fucking burnt out.
Just get some water. It's not hard.
I mean, I know we are the dad joke podcast at this point, but this is a new level.
It's a new low.
The one about the kebabs last time, and then this. God damn, what have we turned you into? Oh.
What can I say?
I think it's just one of those things. I mean, I recently had a live stream where I kind of crashed out. I don't know if you saw this.
Did you?
Presume you didn't see this. Look,
I did not see this.
I
love a nice. I
wasn't,
love a George Sheard crash out.
but it wasn't like a funny crash out. It was kind of a bit of a depressing one, to be honest.
Oh,
so it's not
okay.
it's not really my proudest moment. It wasn't one where I'm like, "Hey, clip that and put it on TikTok. No, this is very much like it's a bad
cry
sign when
for
the whole
help.
a little bit. It's a bad sign when the whole chat is going. Yeah, maybe you should take a break, man. It's like
the two
not great.
The two worst signs: chat are either telling you to take a break, or the chat has completely halted.
They were all telling me to take a break individually. What happened was, I've already been kind of feeling like this anyway, a bit burnt out, and I'll get to that. This specific stream day, long shit day at work. Now, what people don't seem to realise with the streams is because they kind of clown on me a little bit because I always say I'm going to start at 6 and then I end up moving it to like 6:10, right?
Yeah.
That's not because I'm feeling fucking funky. It's because I cannot get back earlier. Like, I don't think you understand, like, doing 8.5 hours in an office job, doing YouTube stuff, getting home, through the door, bag down, drink poured, snack eaten, sat, and then streaming and talking for 3 hours, 4 hours. That's a task every week. That is a task. And that, at one point in time, was easier. It just is not now. And there was that particular day, after a shit day at work. I'd done a Doctor Who stream. Wasn't enjoying it. There wasn't much news. As there hasn't been, generally. And then I went on Twitch and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a VR game. I'm going to do VR Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Now, I don't know if you've ever done like VR with the computer. Love a VR game, right? Whenever you load up a VR kit for the first time in maybe a week, it will give you like half an hour's worth of updates and it will just not work, or it'll be glitched, or there'll be something wrong with it, and it'll feel like you've lost all your investment on this fucking headset.
Yeah.
So it took me about half an hour on stream to fix the fucking thing, right? And then as soon as I get it up and running, I don't know what I'm doing. I hadn't planned the VR thing. It was just a spur of the moment thing. I'm trying to adjust my camera so it was working. In the game, I was too low down in the chair, so I'm like reaching past my monitor to touch any of the fucking controls, right? And then I get everything right. I reset the thing. I restart my computer. I'm streaming. I've been going for half an hour, basically playing a fucking technician role, right? I put the headset on. I start playing. I load up the game. Finally, it's fucking working, right? And what do? I reached out to close one of the doors in Five Nights at Freddy's and knock over my entire glass of water onto my fucking power socket.
Oh my god.
Because for me, my extension cable is on like a big tower and it's right here. It's like right here. And then on top of the desk, my drink is right here. So it goes down the back. It spills onto the water. I mean, a fucking cup. I mean, hey, these Beamish cups, give them some fucking love, because my god, they can hold a lot of fucking liquid. As I discovered that day. I think there's part of the felt part of my desk at the back that holds the cables together. It still smells of fucking Robinson squash. Like, it just drenched, and I panicked, obviously, moving everything out of the way, pulling all the extension cables, but all the extension cables and stuff are still moved forward from that day. It's been like weeks. I just haven't touched it since. I'm pulling kitchen roll in. We didn't have any kitchen roll. So toilet roll. I'm scrambling. I'm cleaning the fucking walls. I'm panicking. I'm still on stream. And then I sit down after I'm done, after it's like safe. And I just sit there in my chair like this and I just go, I can't be fucking arsed anymore. Like, I just can't be fucking arsed anymore. And I think there's nothing worse than something like that happening when you're burnt out. But that happened because I'm burnt out, because I hadn't prepared.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like...
It's a dangerous infinite cycle, isn't it?
I
am burnt out. I'm not prepped. Something happens. Worse because I'm burnt out.
Motivation, burn out more. Like, it's just... Yeah. It is a... Yeah. Story time. Yeah. That was fun. It's tricky because it's like...
Is everything fine, by the way? Nothing's fried.
Oh no, everything's good. I thought you were talking about my mental well-being, and I was going to be like, no, I'm good.
Oh,
but no, you
no,
mean my
fuck
computer.
that.
Yes, everything's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, the HDMI cable's intact. Might be bordering on suicidal, but the HDMI cable, lovely. Brand new, mate. Absolutely fantastic. No, I'm fine, both in my computer and my mental well-being. I'm good. I'm just very tired, and I think that is that's the hard thing to explain to people, because I think it's really easy please jump in at any point, because I don't want to get entirely hijacked by just monologuing, because I did that on stream already a couple of weeks ago. I think it's really interesting as a content creator who does a lot of stuff. Does it, like, because I work with you on this podcast, right? But like, do you think it's that obvious, like what my day to day looks like?
Brother, you take too much on. You take too much on. You can't say no. We will call. I will not speak to you for like 2 weeks, and you will come back, and you will have 3 new projects, and I'll be like, where the fuck did this come from? I'm like,
That's
brother, you
not
have
true.
enough on. It's like you have enough on. It's like you just have you only have 10 fingers. You should only have 10 pies.
We're not doing that.
You've somehow got an 11th finger and 11th pie. I don't know where that's come from.
We've done this. We've done and said this before, and it did not end well. What was I said famously? Too many fingers, not enough holes, or something stupid like that. That was it. Complete fucking idiot. What am I talking about at that point?
I'm getting burnt out.
Anyway, yeah.
So burnt out. But yeah, it's hard. That's the thing. It's like, I'm not in your position. Like I notoriously don't take enough on, to be honest. I notoriously don't do enough. So it's very, very different. Like the podcast is it's the longest and the most I've been committed to anything in a long time. Since I was a kid. The most I've ever been committed to is probably when I was a kid. I had like an after school activity every day of the week. Like that's probably the most committed I've ever been to anything. Like not my 9-way relationship. No.
I was gonna say that joke sailing past would have hit you hard in the edit that you didn't mention anything. I was gonna say fuck. Yeah.
But no, the podcast absolutely like, and I don't. I think it's and again, I think our work is completely different. Like, we spoke about this in the past, and we spoke about it on the last episode, whatever. Even earlier on this episode, in fact, that when I work, I have no spare time. Like, I just can't take the podcast takes up
but you
my
balance
spare time.
That's
like,
which is madness.
Yeah.
And I don't think I wish that wasn't the case for you. But then it's like
I say that's a very much an over exaggeration. It doesn't take up all my spare time.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
another edit, please.
We plan very well. Yeah.
No, for me,
we're going to 2 episodes a week.
Fuck, don't.
Fuck that. Don't joke.
Struggling to manage one.
No.
No, it's so tricky because for me the problem is it's the expectation, right? It's the expectation of people, and it's like I don't want to let people down. I also don't want to waste or ruin career opportunities for myself, right? That sounds complete fucking nonsense, but the way I think is I'm not doing any project that is a detriment to like anything. It's the whole point is like advancing my creative output and my portfolio and like what I'm doing, like this podcast. I love doing this podcast because it is probably the most natural, the most raw that I can be. I can just talk.
Yeah. And
it's a show and it releases every week and that's great and that's really cool. I love that. And we can talk about fucking anything. The other stuff, it's like Doctor Who is in a very interesting place at the minute, and I think that definitely dictates where a lot of us are at. There was no weirder feeling than like the week after I'd had this sort of like burnout fucking crash out fucking thing over the VR. Doctor Who announces that there's going to be a Christmas special in 2026, and obviously all my mentions are like, are you going to do a stream? Because it happens on a Tuesday as well, so everyone was like, are you going to do a stream tonight? And I'm like oh my god, you have no idea like the anxiety that comes with that of going,
yeah,
I should.
No, I don't think I will.
Do you know? But it's like the instinct is like I should, I will do that. Or can I work out a way where I'm free now tonight where I can do that? On that night, coincidentally, streaming aside, I was going out for a mate of mine's birthday drinks. Right, I'm going out for a meal and having some drinks. That ended relatively early. I think I was probably back by about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Right. But on the way back, my brain was ticking and it was going, still have time for a stream. Could definitely do an hour. And I'm like, that's so fucking unhealthy. And I just kind of caught myself and I was really bad. I was like, no, I can't. You can't cave to pressure. Like, obviously, people are like, there will be people out there who are probably disappointed that I didn't cover that on the day and probably disappointed that I haven't spoken about it since. Sorry. I don't care. Like, I have to really, it's just so true that I can't, what am I going to add to that conversation now, really? Doctor Who's coming back in 2026. Cool. Do we know anything about it? No. Fantastic. Like, there's nothing we can, like, there we go, I've addressed it. Well done. Like, have it. That's me addressing
Clip it and ship it, boys.
Yeah. Like, it just feels...
That's the thing, though. It's like, and I think that's one of the things, not even just for you, but for, like, very much communities. It's like, something new gets announced, okay, everybody has the same amount of information. So realistically, in that situation, you are going to reiterate what everybody else is saying as we don't know enough. And to try and force yourself to sit there for an hour. And again, not even just Doctor Who, for anything, to try and sit there and force yourself to talk about something that you have barely any information for. The most you can do is theorise what you're going to theorise. Oh, it's either going to be with Billy Piper. Oh, it's probably not.
It's like, there's got very little information because they've just commissioned it. They haven't written it yet, so there's nothing we can theorise about. Maybe the production mindset of my brain is taking over a little bit, but I don't see the point in theorising for something that hasn't even been fucking written or planned. Nothing's been planned. So there's no theories because there cannot be. I understand that you can make theories and go, well, it could be this, it could be that, it could be... But it's not anything at the minute because nothing's been planned. I will theorise when it's coming up to that. There's a fucking trailer out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nothing's been filmed yet.
Or some actual chunk of information.
Yeah.
A synopsis, a comment, or whatever. Like, it's just not worth it. But again, that comes with all kind of newsy channels and newsy things. Any new announcements, it's like, it's so hard to even it's so hard to sit yourself and force yourself to talk about that stuff when you have not. Oh, you have a date. Okay. Like, it's just nothing else to go.
But I've said this before. I can't stand the idea of just sitting and talking about news and regurgitating it like fucking slop. I don't think there's anything. And this is not a targeted critique to anyone who does that. You have your own reasons and your own things and your own standards of things you like to do. This is not me saying I'm better than you. This is me saying me and my personal enjoyment. I don't enjoy watching it. I don't enjoy creating it. And I don't see the value in it. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree. Yeah. You might like these sorts of videos where they talk about news and theories. No, I don't consume them. I don't like making them. Not anymore. I just... it feels like lazy slop content, and like I'm at a point in life now where I'm like, I really need to work out what's the dream, right? Because it's all well and good when you're a kid and going, oh, what? I'm not to sound like fucking that dickhead off TikTok who's like, what's your dream? I'll give you £1,000.
What's Simon Squibb?
Simon Squibb. I'll give you £1,000 if you fucking if you hear me talk about like some fucking sponsorship for like 2 minutes. Like I'm not. But like as a kid, you're like, oh, I want to do this or I want to achieve that, right? I've not been certain on what I want to do with my life up until like midway through uni, maybe after uni. I knew I wanted to do something in media, something in film and TV. It's only now that I'm like, I want to write and maybe direct my own stuff, but I want to write, and I've done that. I've made a film, making Wingman. Like that is the stuff that takes priority for me, really. And it's like, I can't. Like, I'm not going to make content forever. This isn't me saying I'm quitting, by the way. Like, I inevitably will make stuff. I've got stuff in the pipeline that I want to do. Like, I filmed that pub crawl with Josh Carr. I've got a TARDIS ranking at some point that's midway through editing, and that will get finished. Like, there are things that will get released. There are things that will happen. I just need to focus at the minute on Wingman, on this film that I'm making. Because now there's £2,000 of people's money in it. Like, I need to focus on that. That needs to be the priority, and then like next year when that's filmed, I can really sit down and think about what I want to do with everything. I'm not saying I won't stream until then. I definitely will be streaming it before then. Like I've definitely I'm not like when there's things to talk about. I've said before I might do like a monthly live stream instead of like a weekly one. Do you know what I mean? There are ways and means, but creative burnout is such a tricky thing to navigate because you never know if the thing that you're dropping is the thing that's going to make it. That's the hardest thing. When you've got you're spinning 10 different plates, if you let the one drop that's going to get you the break, you're fucked it.
I think it's hard. I think it's hard to think that way as well, because it's like, do you have hobbies? Do you have things that you do outside of stuff trying to advance your career?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
I play football. I play football on some Mondays.
Yeah.
This week I almost made myself concussed. So that's good.
From headering the ball?
No, by missing a header of a ball.
Did you go into a post?
No, I was taking the piss. The other team had my boss on it. I'm friends with Casey. She was in goal. She's kicking the ball up, and I was like long passing it, and I was on the other team defending / attacking. And I was like, on my head, come on, Casey, on my head, right? To try and just to take the piss. She kicks it. I jump up to try and get it. It goes over my head. I miss it entirely. And for some weird, forceful freak of nature, something puts me completely off balance. And I end up falling from the... I mean, I'm 6'4". The height of me jumping...
Yeah.
To then falling on my back and then getting whiplash on my head... I'm only just today able to actually move my neck side to side. Because this week has been... It's been relentless.
Yeah.
It's not just the straight. It's like even the hobbies are killing me. I enjoy I don't have many. You're right. I don't have many things that I do that are just.
I'll be brutally honest. I it's a good mindset to have. Don't get me wrong. It's an unhealthy mindset to have of everything I have to do every hour of my waking day has to be to advance to make myself better and to like.
It's a terribly toxic mindset. But it's also the one that could get me a career. Do you know what I mean? It's so hard. But I know you say that, and I understand, and I agree with you. I can't.
But what's the point in having the career
specifics.
If you are?
I can't mention the specifics of a
shell.
Yes. Okay. And I can't mention the specifics of something.
That
was said recently. A conversation I had with someone well known recently that I'm not going to share. But the advice from that is very much like, just be productive, keep doing stuff, keep writing stuff. And I'm like, I don't need that advice. But like, it is good advice. The thing is,
no, but that's the thing though. It's
what
like,
they didn't mean was keep making fucking YouTube content and podcasts and live streams and stacking everything up. Do you know what I mean?
But it's the thing. It's like, writing for you could be a hobby. I'm not being funny. I'm not like.
It is.
You enjoy doing
it.
Exactly. You enjoy doing it. It's like it's the moment that you turn around and be like, oh shit, like, oh fuck's sake, like I don't want it, like, oh this is just I have to do this. That's when for me it's like, okay, when the fuck do you start questioning like, what the fuck am I doing? It's like, I understand it. Like, that's one of the things I always talk about my work, is that I enjoy it so much because it doesn't feel like work. I've been in that position where I've trawled every single fucking day of my life 7 days a week to do something that I fucking can't stand, and it's like, I speak from experience knowing how that feels. And for me, it's like, if I get to the point that if I get to that point of what people expect from me, or of what I expect from myself, but I'm a fucking shell of a man, I've lost all my personality and everything, like, what is the point? Like, you want to be in that position, and you want to be in that position in the best form of you. You want to be in that position, look at yourself in the mirror and go, this is the best version of me. This is the version that deserves to be here, if that makes sense.
But I see myself in like 5 years' time, like, I don't think I'll be having a YouTube channel. Like, I'll have it there, but I'll not be posting on it. I'll not be doing weekly live streams. That's my thing. It's like, in 5 years' time, I think of that. I'd like to have a podcast still in that amount of time, but we'll, hey, we'll see where we are in 5 years' time.
Yeah.
It's all part of that thing. Whereas but with writing, that is a hobby. That is something I enjoy doing. But it's also, that's because I want that to eventually be my career. Like, I have a day job, but naturally, it is. Yeah, it's 8 hours, 8.5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Yeah, but try doing creative projects outside of that. I get told by everyone I fucking work with that I do too much, that I'm fucking mad. But it's because, especially in comparison to that, it's like, I just don't watch TV or shit anymore, and that's what's sad. Like, I miss that.
Yeah.
But you know what has been interesting is having not done these streams the last few weeks, having not been pushing myself to make content or do anything like that. Like, I have just watched more TV. I have just relaxed. Do you know? And I said this to you when we started recording today. Like, my computer's been my desk's a fucking mess because I haven't used my computer in fucking ages, and that's just because I haven't needed to. There's nothing to, for me to use it for. I can still do stuff and be productive, but like what I need to be productive in at the minute is a bit of fucking life admin.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to. No, I don't want to say reassess, but you need to step
this is like
back
a therapy
session.
And I've realised what this is.
Absolutely, it is.
Actually,
this is what this is. This is an
become a
intervention.
therapy
We are titling this as this is an intervention. This is an intervention.
No.
You need to step back and enjoy life, and in the words of Harry wrote ashore, go on a walk, touch some grass.
Have you been watching?
You live in London.
Recently?
Go and see a show. Like, there's so many things. Like,
I know. I want
you
to
are
see.
in
I
such a
want
great
to see Back to the
place.
Future musical at some point. That's on my list of things.
You are in such a great place to be able to step back and unwind. But also, it's like, for me, if you go and see a theatre show, you go and see a movie, it's like, it's still productive. It's still productive because it's what you eventually want to do. It's not even that. It's eventually it's stuff you want to do. It's inspiration. If you have to somehow justify it for yourself, which you shouldn't, but you can turn around and be like, well, it's inspiration. It's I need to see this. I need to see that. Like, but it's also you just doing life admin, going out with your girlfriend, going to different places. Like, it's just all that kind of stuff. You need to make sure that it says that you stay on top of that stuff as well. Like,
this is what I'm saying is like I towards Wingman. Like, my aim is to like definitely slow some things down in terms of like productive stuff, and then reboot whatever I want to reboot next year. Because as well, like the Who Bulletin, right? Let's talk about that. That actually, to be fair, I've been doing that for 2 years. That's been going longer than the fucking Nostalgia Bit has. Yes, I've taken weeks off. Yes, I've taken times off. Like, but that has also been going for 2 years, over 2 years almost now. Because that was just before the 60th anniversary. Yeah.
But then again, you were doing it before that, just under a different name.
Yeah,
you would do Doctor Who live streams, but not under the name.
I've been doing Twitch streams for almost 3 years now.
Yeah,
that's mental. Well, more than that, but like consistently on like Tuesdays for like 3 years. I think it's just like it's a mix of things, and I think a lot of people probably feel the same as I do, and have these same sort of things. And I think it is important to just let yourself have time to do nothing. And also just have time for the people in your life. Like, I've really enjoyed socializing with friends more. I've enjoyed having more time with my girlfriend just to live. Do you know what I mean? And just to like just watch stuff and go out and do stuff. And like, it is really important to... God, this really is a therapy session, isn't it? Fuck me. Yeah. Where are we going with this? It's tricky, but then the other side of it is like I still want to do it, and if I want to do it, that's fine. Wingman is taking a lot of energy out of me, but then again, I'm directing a fucking film, so yeah, it is gonna.
I can't wait till we're doing 14-hour shoot days. Oh, you're gonna get a shock from your 8-hour days sitting at the desk, my guy.
I'm a 14 hours.
Add an extra 6 hours onto that, my guy.
No, absolutely fucking not. Yeah, and not sat on my arse as well. You think an office job? I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. It's a good office job, and it is a very busy office job where I am working a hell of a lot. But in comparison to like a bit of hard. But a bit of hard graft on fucking film set for 12 hours compared to sitting on my arse.
You rock up with the director's chair,
I'm gonna
mate, if you rock up with the director's chair, I'm gonna have your life. I hope you know that. I'm gonna have your fucking life.
Do you think I'm the kind of tosser to buy myself a director's chair out of the fucking like film budget?
Absolutely, no, out of your own money, definitely.
And there it is. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's a fucking stupid.
It'll be good.
Unless,
you just it's that thing. It's like you want it to be that with that situation. You want it to be the best that it can be. You are putting blood, sweat, and tears into this project, and therefore, at some point, something has to give. Like, unfortunately, you can't do all these different things. Something has to give at some point to be able to succeed and be able to give your undivided attention to it. Pardon me.
I think it's like a thing, isn't it? Like when we started Nostalgia Bit, I wasn't doing as much stuff. I was doing like the live streams, but I wasn't making any like videos or anything. And like I've now started doing that again. And it's like you just balance things out in different ways. But like naturally, I am only human. I can't do everything.
Exactly.
It is. It's the way it is. But I enjoy it. And again, it's like, the writing stuff is something I want to lean more towards. And I think that's where I've not done anything in. And that's something that is more of a hobby because I don't value the time of it as much productively. But it is productive and I should do it more. But yeah, there'll come a point where it's just trying to work out what to do with YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Because I also don't want to be sat here on a podcast and be saying, oh yeah, YouTube's going to phase out in a year. Because then that's just like the biggest fuck you to anyone who's been following what I've been doing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's also like a bit of consideration for like, I do actually really appreciate people tuning in and engaging with the stuff I have to say and make. But also, like, I have to allow myself to have time like this where I'm just off. Because it just gets fucking relentless. It does.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Proper therapy session.
You'd like to. I know it is a proper therapy session, isn't it? It's almost like a bit of life.
Proper midlife crisis.
Just doing this.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking I'm 25 next March. I am rapidly approaching a quarter life crisis, and that is, well, if I'm lucky, and that is like. That's
this feels like a proper crisis.
Like I'm fine. It's not convincing anyone, but
I'm fine, guys.
I'm
fine.
Okay. No, it's just like sometimes you need to talk. This is what the Shoot the Shit episodes are here for. It's like, okay, here's where I'm at. I'm tired. So you're getting an episode where I moan about being tired and kind of just talk about the woes of a creative burnout from someone who is dedicated to doing about 50 different fucking things every week. Yeah. That's crazy. What this is. That's what this
Guys,
is.
I'm fine. How
are you doing?
I'm enjoying some time off.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying some time off.
Yeah.
Yeah, job lined up for January. Feels good, man. Feels good. I'd like something. Some work would be nice, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice. I'm not going stir crazy as of yet.
Do you ever?
That's what I'm saying. I have gaming. Like, gaming is my hobby.
Yeah, like that's the thing. But I never do that anymore. I never play games now. Yeah. And that was why I did Twitch, games right? That's why I started doing Twitch, was because I was like, I don't play video games. I need to stream myself playing video games to play video games.
I have started, like, when people ask me, like, work and stuff, like, do you have any hobbies? Like, I've started saying that gaming is a hobby of mine, which I've never, ever, ever done before. But it is. It's such a detox for me. Like, I have things that are, like, good and creative. Like, I play D&D bi-weekly. Like, I've stopped playing D&D regularly again. I'm writing full campaigns again, doing storytelling stuff. I'm trying to catch up on games I've been playing. I've been enjoying doing that. I've got other little projects on the side. Like, nothing that's going to, like, completely take over my life. But I have, like, little bits here and there. Stuff that like, a little bits for when I do start full-time work again. Our work situations are completely different, that I can continue. I can lower them down. Like, starting to play D&D again, it was such, like, a big one for me. I was like, I need this back in my life. It's been too long since I played. Like, when we first started the podcast was the last time I played, like, a long form campaign. I was playing every week, like, but this is like, oh, it's a little bit laxer. We'll play every 2 weeks, or, oh, we can't play that week. No stress. Let's just push it back a week. Let's just work around everyone's schedules. There's no point cancelling, rearranging stuff. Like, it's nice and lax to be able to do that. Like, hey, I should do more exercise. Like, that's one thing I need to start picking up. I need to start gymming. I need to start finding
going
something.
To the gym again. Like, again, that's what football is for me as well. It's like it's an excuse to work out and stuff, and it's finding these things, and that's why again, off the back of the last episode where we talked about Lego, it's why I want to fucking buy a big Lego set, because it's a project to sink my teeth into for a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I want to have time to, like, I technically moved into, like, my own flat, like, last year. Technically, I'm trying to say technically because I bought it, but I bought 25% of it. It's a hard thing to explain, but it is a share ownership thing. But it's sort of a big step in life. You know, I can do whatever I want with the flat, really, within reason. And it's like, actually, I want to spend a bit of time and money and develop it a bit, and, you know, do a bit of painting and a bit of, like, just whatever I want to do, you know, like, make stuff and put stuff up. And I miss a bit of that. I sat yesterday, I had, like, a free hour, and where I would usually, and I still said, I would genuinely just, I don't know, sit on TikTok or just piss about on my phone for, like, a bit just to kill the time. I I went over to my fucking Xbox like shelf just to see what games I have. I was like, fucking, because half the games with Xbox now you have to like spend an hour installing updates for it, which is really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I came across Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on the Xbox 360, and I just put it in and played it for an hour, and I was like, this is fucking mint. And I'm like,
exactly.
why have I never done this? Like, I'm just doing like, you can't. I try to go online and play multiplayer, but fuck me, everything's hacked to fuck now. I killed one person and got like 70,000 COD points. I was like, what the fuck?
Mate, it's
so then I just started doing like single player, like Spec Ops stuff, and I'm like, this is just fun. Like, I'm very shit at it because I haven't played it for 10 years, but my God, like, I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying not having to speak over it and do content. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know, and again, we spoke about earlier having to like completely addicted to Pokemon, and I have a really bad thing, and this is 100% TikTok brain. Is some games that I play now, like I have to have background noise. Like if I play Final Fantasy, I need to have something on the background because it just I enjoy it. It's not engaging enough. Yeah, Call of Duty Zombies is the same. There are there are sadly very few games now that I can't like unless they're like full on story games. I have to. Like, I will always have some background noise on. Like, it's really, really bad. It's something that I definitely need to work on. And I think it's from a mixture of TikTok brain rot, completely lax brain. I think it's a mix of, I drive so much now that, like, it's the background noise of when I'm driving, like, 4 hours a day or doing whatever, my brain like just constantly takes in background noise. At work, brain constantly taking in background noise.
I'm a bit like that with like,
definitely this is definitely copium. This is definitely copium a little bit, but it's like that kind of thing. So there's a very few games that now, like, if it ain't a story game, if I don't have to be switched on for it, I have to I usually put something on the background. Pokemon is the first game in I cannot tell you how long where I was completely hook, line, and sinker. Like, literally just had the game audio in. Like, it full on had me. Like, and I couldn't believe it. And that's why I was like, this game is fucking incredible. Like,
you need
and it's
that
something I 100% need. 100% I need to work on. But it's like, that's why I was so impressed with it. I don't know what the fucking tangent from this was, but it's like...
No, but it's interesting though, because it's like, I was saying like about white noise, I'm the same. I can't go to sleep without a fan on now. And sometimes I have the fan on and then put white noise on as well. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I just cannot. Yeah, I'm not. This is my one thing that I really hate about myself. And this is again goes back into that productive mindset. Is I'm lying in bed with my thoughts, and I'm like, right, I need to do that tomorrow. I need to do that tomorrow. I've got to film that. Got to do that. Got to edit that.
See, I'm so glad I'm not like that. My girlfriend's like that. I'm so glad.
I cannot fall asleep.
I'm terrible.
I can't. It sometimes takes me hours to fall asleep. Yeah.
I have those nights. Like, I'm terrible because I subconsciously know my first day before my first day at work, whether it's a random day that I'm doing or a full contract, I won't sleep the night before. I'll get like, it'll take me like,
that's like a little bit of like, that's Sunday scaries.
Yeah, exactly. Just sometimes it's on like a Wednesday, like
yeah. But it's just if you got something big the next day, it's like Christmas morning, or it's like you got work on. Like for me, it's like you got work on Monday, so yeah, it's like Sunday nights for me are like restless, or it's something else. Like, it used to be Tuesday nights. I'd really struggle because I'd do a stream and I'd have a fucking can of Monster, and it would keep me buzzed for the whole night. I couldn't sleep. That's why I stopped drinking Monster on stream, because it keeps me awake for so long, and I'm dead by fucking Wednesday when I get into work. Yeah, like I want to work on some more stuff like that. Like I think we're talking about like the flat and stuff. I'm definitely like leaning towards trying to make, because this is like, again, reminding myself that this is my place. I can do it what I want with it.
It's your sanctum sanctorum.
Kind of exactly. It's my mind palace. I'm trying to work. I mean, there are certain rules and regulations. Like, I am not a complete tosser. Like, I do live with my girlfriend. I'm not going to be. I mean, I bought that Green Goblin helmet, and that anything like that needs just a little bit of convincing to be like, Lily, this is a good idea. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it would look great.
If I start hearing voices, I'll get rid of it. I promise.
A coward! You've got a nostalgia for thumbnail to make. I'm like, no, I want to relax. For me, I'm like, I want to build like a a really like immersive like video game movie setup, and I'm kind of almost there. Like I've got the Philips Hue lights and stuff on my TV. I want to get like proper surround sound kind of speakers and stuff, like, because I really value my films, I really value my TV, and I really value my video gaming. I don't do much computer gaming. I've never been much of a computer gamer, PC gamer. I've never been much of that. I'm very much a console gamer. So being sat at a console on a big TV, the idea of having fucking surround sound is like, yeah, please. Fucking absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to put time into that, and then I can enjoy that more, because even yesterday when I was playing like Call of Duty and it's like a bit nostalgic, I'm like, oh my god, like I have just missed sitting and playing video games. I bought Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch.
Oh,
that's been a
so
riot.
Good.
Yeah, I've been loving that. Great game.
Like that are so good. Like,
it is great.
That's my next thing, is getting a Switch 2. That's my next investment.
Yeah, big one. Fastest selling console of all time, is it, or most selling console of all time, or something ridiculous?
I think so.
Like that?
It will probably. It looks fantastic. I really need one. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the hardware that I like. I just like how good the quality is. I bought FIFA on there, and I'm playing FIFA in bed. I know, obviously, you got the fucking Steam Deck or whatever. Like, I don't care. You got a Steam Deck? I don't care if you've got a Steam Deck. I don't give a flying toss how good it is, or you can play fucking Red Dead on your ass in the shower or whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. I've got a Switch 2, and I can play Mario Kart and really low res FIFA, and I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm not,
but like, Pokemon's great in 30 frames. I've been playing it in 30 frames for fucking like 20 something years now. But 60 FPS sounds fucking nice, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying, like, having a good TV and then putting the fucking Switch 1 in there, and it's like, 4K TV, but Switch is native, like, 720p, and it's like ass.
Mate,
now the Switch 2 is like 4K.
Use my main monitor, so I've got 3 monitors set up. My main monitor, which is like my nice one that I spent a lot of money on, I can't use my Switch on it, because it's just my monitor's too good for the old Switch. And I've got like the original Switch as well, not like one of the OLEDs or whatever. I have one of the original Switches in it. My monitor's too good for it. It just stutters and looks shit.
Yeah. That's really annoying.
I noticed that with the Xbox as well. My television that I've got in my house, I mean, to be fair, it's like a fucking 70-inch telly or whatever. The fucking delay. I don't know how my dad plays. Well, I know fucking exactly why. My dad can't play games. He gets motion sick. Like, he's the worst person for getting motion.
My dad does that as well. I mean, that's good. If we ever get them on a podcast episode together, they can talk about that, can't they? Their shared motion sickness.
My dad famously can't play games more than... It used to be an hour, but now he played Red Dead for 30 minutes and almost vomited. He had to lie on the floor. It was that bad. Bear in mind, it's riding horses. You used to get it playing Grand Theft Auto, which I understand. Like, fucking drifting, Tokyo drifting around corners.
I feel like when it...
riding horses...
Yeah, I think it's just like the whole... I never got it. Well, I went to Alton Towers recently. I never got motion sickness on like rides or anything. My dad used to, then he was fine, and now he's getting a bit worse as he gets older. I went on a ride. Have you been to Alton Towers?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Do you know, there's a ride called Hex, and it's in the castle, it's in the towers, and it's like an illusion ride. So... It's like one of the pirate ship ones that goes up and down, right? But the room spins round you, so it feels like you're on the ceiling and you're upside down, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I did fucking Oblivion. I did the fucking Smiler. I did all these fucking fast upside down fucking roller coasters. You know the thing that made me feel the most sick? Hex. Because the fucking illusion of it. It's the first time I've ever felt motion sickness. I was like, I'm actually gonna vomit. I feel awful. It's not that I'm upside down or anything like that. It's the movement. I feel like I'm on a boat. I'm gonna fucking vomit. Horrible.
My girlfriend gets really bad motion sickness. Like, even like like travel sickness, she gets really bad. And motion sickness. I not realizing that she got really bad motion sickness, because we kind of discovered it. Fucking don't know why this was my genius idea. The first ever gaming experience she had on my computer, do you know what my genius ass thought would be a great game to play?
Go on.
Portal 1. You know that game where you jump through portals and do this?
Idiot. You idiot. Why would you do that? Poor girl. Oh my god.
She was like, oh my god.
Fucking
and then she played Baldur's Gate for half an hour and got really bad motion sickness. I'm so glad I don't get it. And I think I don't get it playing games.
I worry that
because I have played games since I was like... My first gaming experience was like when I was like 4-year-old. And it's like, I think genuinely that's where it... I think I'm literally immune to it.
I worry that because I don't play it as much now. I worry that when I get older, I will start to get it. And I think my dad had that. My dad played video games. My dad played like the Arkham games. He played GTA, like that. He doesn't do it as much now. Definitely not as bad as what your dad sounds like he's got with like Red Dead after half an hour.
It's really bad.
But yeah. This has been a really weird podcast episode.
Yeah.
It's been sort of half therapy session, half video games.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is what I like about the shoot the shit ones, though, isn't it? It's like it's a good opportunity to kind of like. And this is for me the appeal of having a podcast is to just kind of be a bit more.
Talk about whatever you want.
Talk about whatever you want. Keeping you up.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to start getting back into gaming because I want you to start actually talking about games and game recommendations. And
the thing is that's when you lose me with recommendations because for me, like the thing I almost
no, it's like
just
some game
like older games.
Like go back, play some Assassin's Creed games. I've played some of them recently. Fantastic.
I would actually do that again.
Play Assassin's Creed Unity. I've told you.
I did, and it was shit. I'll play Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood again.
Good.
Brotherhood.
Good.
I could do Brotherhood.
Correct answer.
I think I'd like to do Minecraft again, but I would like to do it as a. I know this sounds again just going back on everything I've said today, but I would like to do it as like a content thing.
Yeah.
Do you think there's like an interesting thing that's happening now though? Is that there's such a. I am guilty of saying it. I want to stop using the word content. I hate the word content. I think it detracts from any sort of artistic intention that's underneath the surface there.
Yeah, I get that. I just can't think of any other word that would be better.
Do you know what I mean though? But you know, like it's like Again, I mentioned it earlier briefly. It's like I don't know if you've seen what Will and E's doing at the minute, but like that's kind of like Mr. Beastie, right? But it's but it's really good. If you're gonna watch any video of Will and E's from recent, like I switched off Will and E for a bit because all I was aware of was the sort of second channel stuff where he's doing these like Reddit stuff and like daft unboxings and stuff, and I was like, it's kind of low effort. I'm not really bothered about it anymore. His main channel, oh my god, there's like such a passion for like making almost like a documentary, like a film, like something that is thematically interesting, has a story to it. If I'm going to recommend any video of his, do the one where he doubles his run every day.
Yes, and he runs to James Marriott's concert in wherever it was. Is that what he did?
He went to Brighton to see James Marriott, who's moved there. I fucking teared up at the end of that.
Yeah,
it's just so well made. It's so fucking well made, and like all his videos recently have been really well made. That I look at and I'm like, how can you call that content?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not content. It's art. I know, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There is a fine fucking line sometimes, and like, it's YouTube content. It's got sponsorships. It's whatever. But like,
I know, but I think there's
slop
YouTube
and content, and I know.
The thing is, though, it's like for me, there's a like YouTube has like two different branches. You have the YouTube, which is like your traditional, what we'll call your traditional YouTube, like the low budget game and whatever. But then you have YouTube now is just a platform to put stuff out on. You have YouTube content that has full film productions behind it. They are set up like film productions. They have everything a film production has, and they are just released as a platform on YouTube. Have you watched a YouTube channel called Yes Theory?
No.
Yes Theory, I think, is what they are probably one of, if not the best. I think the best channel on YouTube. They are like a travel, like YouTube channel, but if you enjoy that style of video, the more higher storytelling, they are the best channel for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like that sort
the
of
content
thing,
that they do. I've teared up on so many videos. Call that content. For them.
I'd call it like mini documentaries and stuff. And that's why I draw the line.
They're like mini docs. Yeah.
How can you go by like a Doctor Who fucking ranking video where I just sit on my arse for 20 minutes and talk about Shooty Gatwa's costumes versus like someone who's traveling abroad and stuff. Like I look at like again like Will and E's most recent video, he was like impossible places or whatever. Like they've flown to like all these countries and stuff and gone to these very specific places for what is essentially a minute of a video. And when something's that well jam packed, you think fucking hell, the production value is brilliant. But it's not always about production value. It's about having something to say. It's about the intention behind it, and that's where I want to move away from. Is like, I love this. I love what we do with Nostalgia Bit, but this is the realist I want to be online. But like, the other stuff, the Doctor Who stuff, is like that has always felt like I'm putting on like a mask and this is a facade. Hello, I'm Ace Creeper. I don't want to do that forever, and I've always sort of wanted to lean more into being more real, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Please watch some Yes Theory videos. You will absolutely head over heels, fall in love with them. Like some of their most popular videos, some of their most recent videos. I will recommend you some. They are fucking incredible.
It looks good.
Yeah.
You fool the internet.
They've developed over time.
Photo. I remember that.
That's when I started watching them. That was like one of the first videos that came up for me. But that like era, like mine was like during lockdown, like that era when I discovered them. Oh, and I've bought their merchandise. Like they are like a dream. They were one of the reasons why I travel, and like I have traveled and stuff. Like I've traveled for their reasons. Like the trips that I've been on, like when I went to Malaysia and stuff, like that was kind of like they were like an inspiration, like a drive to be able to go and do that. To be like, this is like I'd like to do what they do. It's fucking incredible, everything they do. And some of their stories, there's a video of one of them getting a passport, and I fucking bawled my eyes out watching it. It was fucking incredible. Like, they're such good videos. Such amazing videos.
But I wouldn't ever call that
It's not content. It's like,
this is what I'm saying, isn't it? It's like, and I resent that term in a way, because I'm like, I look at what I make and I'm like, yeah, this is where I'm at, getting to age 25. I know it doesn't sound like fucking anything, but it is significant because it's a nice, comfy number. It's a significant point where you look at your life and go, right, what am I making? What am I putting out there? What have I got to say about the world that we live in at the minute? What am I contributing? And if I'm contributing shit, what am I doing? And that's what, as a writer, where I want to go is like, I want to write about things that are personal to me. Something that really stuck out to me was like the response to Small Talks being as positive as it was. I don't rate my first film very highly, but a lot of people have really connected with it and really resonated with it. And that has surprised me. It's like, fuck me. Can you imagine if I actually wrote about something that's much more direct about like my own struggles with mental health? Like, what would that look like? How would people resonate with that? Like, because that Small Talks to me is like I'm touching the surface of an implication of mental health struggles without any direct talking about it. It's like kind of dancing around it with a lot of implication, because you don't need to whack the audience over the head with it. But like, it's almost made me think about that. It's like, God, like there's something to be said about that, because something that I didn't see as that significant has actually connected with people. A small handful of people, maybe. Not everyone who watches it. I'm not that fucking up my own arse, don't worry. But people who have actually commented on it and said, in like Discord and stuff, and given me paragraphs and paragraphs and stuff about how they relate with certain moments in that, or certain way lines were said, and it's like, that's mad. And then I look at that and I go, that, to me, is me having an effect on the fucking world around me. It's me having something to say that is valued, as opposed to, here's what I think about a Doctor Who episode from 10 years ago.
I mean, it's similar. It's similar to the podcast, not in the same sense, but since we've started the podcast, we've had multiple people message us about certain situations in the podcast, and even like certain things that we've talked about, like when we've talked about being at university, doing this, doing that. We've had so many messages of people being like, we love to hear like your perspective of it. Like, I'm going through a similar situation, or I'm approaching that part of my life, and you just never hear anybody talk about it. Like, it's a similar vein, isn't it? I guess kind of
it's
not
definitely
not in the same.
It's in that ballpark.
Not the same scale, but
but it doesn't. It also doesn't need to be, and there's nothing wrong with just talking about like us reviewing a fucking Star Wars film or Doctor Who, or watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Like, it's not everything has to sort of contribute to that grand thing, but I think there is something where it's like, nostalgia bait is like, I enjoy doing it because I enjoy hanging out with you, and I enjoy talking to you, and I enjoy just chatting about shit, and I enjoy packaging that and it being like a show, and it being quite honest and real. And then we get to do episodes like this where we just talk very open and honestly, and that's where, for me, that comes through. That this is real.
Yeah,
I'm not masking anything here. This is how I feel. Most of it is waffle, and you might have to do a lot of interpretation to get there. But there's something in that that's real.
It's a lot of hand movements.
And, very Matt Smith of me, isn't it? But like, there's some stuff where it's like, there comes a point where you maybe look at the content side of things of like Doctor Who and like the live streams and stuff, it's like if I'm just gonna sit and play fucking a Doctor Who Flash game and just answer vague questions about who my favourite companion is for the next 10 years, I think I might fucking end it all.
I'm not being funny. You've played too much 13. Like, too much.
You know,
too
maybe
much
this
13.
therapy session's come full circle, because maybe that is the reason that I'm feeling so burnt out.
You've played
I'm
too much
sick
13.
to death of that fucking game.
It's like the
Anyway.
fucking Suika game next. It'll be like the fucking Suika game with the fucking all the doctors' heads instead of fruit.
Oh, God. I don't even know what you're talking about. What even is that?
You not know the Suika? Fuck it, doesn't matter. It doesn't
What is
matter.
it now? What's it called?
So it's called the Suika game. It's a Japanese game, Suika, and basically it's like you combine fruit and you eventually have to make a melon. I think it is. It's just, and it's similar to 13 where you combine and it's like you take 2 cherries and it makes a blueberry, and you take 2 blueberries and it makes a strawberry. And it's a bit like 13 where you make one and one.
Online,
and that. I think so. I can't remember.
Nintendo Switch.
It was like a
260
massive
now.
trend.
Damn. Well,
But yeah, it's similar thing. But
yeah,
anyway,
I like daft shit, isn't it? Yeah. I will wrap this. Could we actually wrap it up without it sounding so depressing?
gonna say, yeah, we do enjoy the podcast. We do enjoy life. This has been a very depressing episode.
No, but
We are
I've
fine.
never once
Yeah.
said that I don't enjoy doing what I do. Like, I do it for a reason. I don't hate it. But
Yeah.
this is the venting of someone who is burnt out, right? I'm a bit burnt out with making stuff online, and I think this is a very open and honest kind of like, I'm gonna vent about this.
Yeah,
But also,
And this
there's
is what
nothing
I said,
wrong
this-
with
and
doing anything that I've done online.
it's great
There's
to-
nothing wrong with any of that.
it's great to feel comfortable to be able to talk about this, because when we first started the podcast, we wanted this. We wanted a place where one of my the very first things I said was, I want a place where we can talk about whatever we fucking want. It doesn't have to be topical. It doesn't have to be this. It doesn't have to be that. And we've spoken about so many things on this podcast that you would never usually get on a podcast. Instead of doing fucking Marvel or Star Wars or Doctor Who
And, like,
episode, we've spoken
as
so
time
real.
goes on-
And it's so nice to be able to do that.
Do you think as time goes on as well, you look at these things and you go, well, actually, these are the better episodes of the podcast? For me.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're the ones where we're talking about stuff and it's like shoot the shit ones. There's no wonder the shoot the shit ones. Yeah, they maybe don't get as many views, but the fans who actually do watch it say that these are their favourite episodes. We're our favourite episodes. Like, I think there's something to be said about being open and honest and completely natural and just talking and having a conversation is the most enjoyable thing to do.
Find me a podcast when on Shoot the Shit episodes they can go from the range of Skibbity Toilet to Creative Burnout. I challenge you.
So yeah, let's talk about creative burnout, and then let's do a lovely segue into our Just News segment, which is probably going to be really light-hearted. Or maybe not. Are you ready? Tortoise rescued after setting Great Dunmow house on fire.
Kind of wholesome.
Wholesome? Well,
We'll
he's
see.
committed arson.
Wholesome question mark?
The 45-year-old reptile was home alone when it knocked a heat lamp
Jesus.
onto its bedding
It's a bit
in a
stupid, isn't
room
it?
and a house in Dutton Hill, Great Dunmow, on Christmas Day. Oh no.
God.
That is bad. Firefighters were called at about 4:30 after neighbours heard alarms and found the house smoke-logged. Watch manager Gary Wayne said the tortoise will now hopefully continue to live a long and happy life. This shows how important it is to have smoke alarms at every level of your home. Even if you're not home, they will alert anyone else close by at the first sign of fire, Mr. Wayne said. All right, Mr. Wayne. This tortoise has had a very lucky Christmas Day. He's 45 years young and now hopefully continue to live a long and happy life thanks to working smoke alarms. A fire was extinguished and the house was cleared of smoke in 25 minutes. A Facebook post said, this 45-year-old tortoise might look angry, but it's his lucky day. Our on-call crews left their families to go extinguish the fire and give him a very Merry Christmas. They all seem a little bit bitter, don't they? Also, I don't really understand...
Glad that Batman attended the scene, so at least we know Tortoise got saved by a real hero.
Oh, rescued. You know why? I genuinely had read that as like arrested. Oh, sorry, did you say something funny?
There, didn't it?
I completely missed it.
Do you not hear my joke?
I was having a reservation.
I
Say it again.
I'm glad Batman was there to save the tortoise on the scene.
I still
Mr.
don't
Wayne?
get it. What you... Oh, for fuck's sake. that's arse. That's actual, like, fucking... Oh, God. We are really in that territory now. It's like shit from arse. I thought it said arrested.
No, it was rescued.
And not rescued. Rescued.
Arrested.
That's why I was thinking 45-year-old tortoise arrested for arson. That's why I was saying he was committing arson.
That's a wild... That's a just you story in itself. That is a somewhere.
Thinking.
There's a spin on this. There's a spin on this story.
Technically, he did burn down the house. Who's putting a fucking lamp, like a heat lamp, next to like flammable bedding?
I mean, what do they use for tortoise bedding though?
I don't know. Presumably like straw, like flammable.
Well, then that's why Well, yeah, but the heat lamp also is needed for the tail to survive.
So it's like a heat lamp. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, hang on. As in in the cage.
I assume for the tortoise, and he's knocked it over, and it's landed close to the bedding, set the bedding alight.
Well, it shouldn't be anywhere near him for him to knock it over, should it?
Yeah, that is true.
What they're doing. I don't blame the tortoise for that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how long do tortoises live?
Long. Like, I think I'm sure it's something like... Yeah, I think it's... Hang on. I'm sure it's something like... I reckon... 70 years in... Hang on.
Oh.
I'm sure it's like... But I'm sure it's more. I'm sure it's like there's a difference between how much they live in the wild to how much they live in whatever. Not captivity. I don't want to say captivity because that sounds wrong. There's an age difference. It's something like it's younger. Like I read somewhere that it was like 60-something, 70 years in normal. I guess it depends on the breed of tortoise. It's like 60, 70 years normal, but it can live to like 90 to 100 in captivity.
And if your owner is a stupid cunt who leaves the heat lamp in the fucking cage with the tortoise, their average lifespan could be about 45.
Exactly. Yeah. Crazy. That tortoise not even reached. Well, he's just about to reach a midlife crisis, so
it is relevant to today then.
Yeah, there we go.
Brilliant. Yeah, he's had a crash out. To be fair, him knocking over the heat lamp is very similar to me knocking over my cup of water.
That is true.
Because that could have also started a house fire, and thankfully it didn't.
Yeah, that is true.
Everything comes full circle in the end, doesn't it? Thank you so much for watching this very strange episode of Nostalgia Bait. Thank you very much for watching. If you're on Spotify, do give us a hearty 5-star review. As you know, it does really help. And also give us a follow if you haven't already. Don't know why you wouldn't be doing that, but you should. Subscribe to us on YouTube and comment below as well if you're watching on there. And yeah, follow our social medias, link below. And we will see you all next week with something. Star Wars. Oh, we're doing a Star Wars one apparently next week. I'm excited for that one.
Prepare for a crash out. I'm going to crash out next week. I know for a fact I will.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that.
I know.
We
will be discussing the state of Star Wars.
The state of Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't wait.
See you next week.
See you later. Bye-bye.